So in our Hawaiian Volcano summary this week, we have inflation still ongoing on Kīlauea. This is a sandhill tiltmeter showing the recent week has had a steeper, faster rate of inflation in that South Caldera, upper southwest rift connector area, more so than the previous rate, which had accumulated over the first 3 weeks of the month here on this graph. The earthquakes are still happening, but at a low rate. Here's a map of the last week. Here's a cluster of earthquakes covering that South Caldera area and southward out of the caldera into that upper southwest rift connector right through here. There does still appear to be some low-level activity all the way down the lower part of the rift zone. There's still that cluster at Pu'uko way over here. And the deep events and south flank events are still going as is normal as well. So really the earthquake rates, if we look at the graph here, are still around 40 to 60 earthquakes per week, or per day, I should say, right here, which is elevated over earlier in the week, but is not nearly matching the event counts we're having last month in February and at the end of January with the intrusion that caused the current slowdown. So that's the story on Kīlauea. Until the earthquakes get a little bit more intense, there's still no reason to believe any surface activity resumption is shortcoming. So that'll still be happening in the long term, you'd imagine. Magma is still coming into the volcano, but there's no earthquake spike to lead us to match the inflationary trend we're seeing there. Maunaloa also remains quiet. Here's the earthquakes over the last 5 years per month, and here we are still at very low levels, seeming to stabilize after the big pulse of recharge following its eruption in late 2022. And that's the Hawaiian Volcano summary for this week.